So at the last show, I told a lot of jokes about how I have a crush on Isaac Newton. Yeah, they were pretty funny. But someone after the show told me that I have a type, which I knew, but they had a cool spin on it, because they told me that my type is dead mathematicians who wear wigs. And I'd like to say that they were wrong. But I'm in a history of mathematics class this semester, and lately we've been talking about Euler. And from the lack of noise, I'll assume that you guys don't know who Euler is. Which is fair, because he's a dead mathematician who wears a wig. But, he's a babe. That's pretty great. And I found out in my history of mathematics class that he actually married a girl named Catherine. So I know I have a chance. I'm pretty excited about it. No, but, I mean, he's dead, but who knows? No, my name's Catherine, but online I go by Cat, because paranoia. And it's interesting, because people who know me in, like, real-world situations are like, oh, yes, your name is Catherine, and I'm like, yes. But then they message me on social media, and they're like, hey, Cat? Like, and on social media, I just go by Cat. So when they message me, I've just given them the first 3 letters of my name. I'm like, K-A-T, the rest is up to you. And they mostly get it wrong. But it's fine, it's fine. Although, I was kind of upset when someone got my name wrong in like 5th grade, because I got the academic, like, presidential award, because I'm a nerd. And, ooh, hello. But no, I got the academic that award in 5th grade. And my teacher was writing everyone's names on their certificates, and he spelled it wrong. And I was like, dude, I spent the last 11 years working towards this, and now Ryan Reynolds. She's a nerd. Yeah, no, it's cool though. But I think I've learned to make up for how many people mess up my name through just naming everything I come into contact with. Okay, not everything, but Steve's cool. No, but I name a lot of things, like my laptop's name is George, my phone charger is Florge, and true story. But in high school, I had a truck, and his name was Sir Timothy of Bettonshire. I felt it was a strong name. And Tim, as I refer to him, he was pretty cool, but he was pretty invested in my dating life in particular, which sounds weird because he's a truck. But he had very firm opinions, and he let me know this through the radio. Because I would be driving my friends around town, we'd go get ice cream, McDonald's, whatever. And we'd be talking about boys, because sure. And whenever I would talk about a certain boy, don't remember his name, so clearly it happened, it was great. But Tim would just cut out, like the radio would stop and get all staticky, and he was like, absolutely not. Like, I won't even be a soundtrack for this. But then when I was talking about another boy, don't remember his name either, but when I was talking about him, the radio would get louder and clearer, and he'd be like, yes, definitely a soundtrack for that movie. So, yeah, and I remember one time my friend was telling me, it wasn't just about dating, she was telling me about how she had failed a test, and Tim just cut out, he just stalled in the middle of the highway. It was a good day. But yeah, no, so that was Tim, he's great. And since coming to college, I still name things. And like I have a projector, and originally this projector's name was Gerald, because why not? And I was watching a movie on Gerald, which sounds very odd. But it was a movie that happened to have Ryan Reynolds in it, and there was a scene where Ryan Reynolds takes off his shirt, And Gerald just needed a second to like compose themselves, so it just shut off. And I'm like, that is fair. But after that experience, I realized that my projector cannot be named Gerald. It has to be named after his wife, Blake Lively. So now my projector is Blake Gerald Lively Reynolds. Yeah, that's how I live my life.